Angels on My Body, Roman Atwood. We had this wonderful moment. He was sitting with his dad, and they were talking about his mom's death. And it was from a TikTok that went viral.
You know, she fell off a scooter.
And we went and watched the whole clip, and it was truly unlike anything I've ever seen on the internet. In fact, I've been craving more. I need more content of him and his dad.
I think the angels threw her down and made sure she was not coming back.
She was not coming back.
Like the angel did a fucking like Shaq fucking all-star slam. Boom! Oh, the angel's on your body. Boom! Like her head right on the concrete. Boom! Dun 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 dun.
Slam.
But anyway, Roman has finally spoken out about it. What feels like years later, and it's from 2 days ago. 54,000 likes. Wow. I guess people really were talking about this. Does he usually get that much attention on his tweets?
It doesn't add up in my head.
I don't think so.
Let me see. Yeah, no. No. Oh, there he is.
Wow.
There they are.
Father's Day.
So anyway, he finally came out and spoke on it. And I'll show it to you and just, oh, here it is. He said, "It's so sad I uploaded a fun video with my dad and these regards, talk about bringing it back, believe some TikTok that he killed my mom. Absolutely disgusting. I was with my father when my mom passed. This stuff is gross." While I would typically feel bad for him, I would also challenge, I saw what I saw, Mr. Atwood. I heard what I heard, and I saw what I saw. You looked that man dead in the eyes and said, her death doesn't make sense. And he said, yeah, the angels murdered her. He goes, how did she die in a Segway? That doesn't make any sense.
Segway.
Or
She's scooter.
probably.
scooter.
Yeah.
Right.
Segway on the brain.
Also gone. R.I.P.
Also gone. R.I.P.
So yeah, I don't know, it's but also you can, you see a fun video. You guys were talking about your mom dying. Is that fun? Because maybe that says something.
Yeah.
Were the angels having fun when they slammed her down? Made sure she was never getting back
It
up?
doesn't add up in my head.
Do I need to watch that whole thing again? I love it. I'm so sorry, Atwood. If this...
He must be referring to a new video and just all of the comments being about this, right? When he says, I upload a fun video with my dad.
Oh, okay.
Because like that's way too crazy to say it's a fun video talking about his mother.
Okay,
Right,
that's
I
what
see.
because that's what he means. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, and this has just been following him
Yeah, I
for
mean,
a while.
yeah. But
Probably
anyway,
in part because we talked about it.
no, it's for TikTok. We didn't do anything.
Okay. It's TikTok's fault.
The
You're right.
TikTok had like 20 gajillion views. Who am I?
Who are you?
My career's
You're
dead,
right.
according to
I think
Boogie.
you're right.
I think
You're right. Boogie's right.
Listen, I know what I saw. Okay.
She could not do it. She got
Just
nowhere.
the whole passing of mom was so unbelievably strange. Like, it doesn't add up in my head. She fell off a scooter. I don't know.
Now, be clear on the scooter, because a scooter sounds like a motorcycle.
No, this was
These are the stand-up two-wheel things that like kids ride, but they had a little motor on them.
Yeah, it was like a little cruising stand-up scooter that you'd rent, an electric scooter downtown, right? Not only did she pass away when she fell, but she had a closed casket, and that to me doesn't add up.
What are we implying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to grapple. We need to grasp. This was not cut out of context. This is pure, unedited. He should have addressed it sooner. I feel like, if he wanted to do something about it. But like,
Yeah, you're the son. You should know. If you have questions, you should know.
what are we doing? I don't know, man.
How do you fall that hard?
I think the angels threw her down and made sure she was not coming back, or whatever.
I mean,
that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard anybody say of all time.
Even if we just assume, probably correctly, that his dad was with him and therefore
Innocent.
not directly responsible, that's still a fucking crazy thing to say. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the angels killed her.
The way he says "or" after, and then someone interrupts
down.
him. He was about to say something else crazy. I wish he wasn't interrupted.
I think, yeah.
I think the angels threw her down and made sure she was not coming back, or whatever.
I mean, I've thought about this 1,000.
I can't get that phrase out of my goddamn head.
If someone said that about my mom, I'd be like, "What? Why'd you say
Did
that?
you
You
kill
fucking
her?
freak!"
Also,
you
why would
kill
the
my mom?
angels of all people want to do that?
Doesn't make any sense. Thought the angel threw her down, made sure she would never get back up.
The angels gave her a brutal death.
I'm curious if they're milking this because their video from 2 hours ago is "Rest in peace. Picking headstones is so hard."
About their mom? Didn't she die a while
She
ago?
died a while
Yeah,
ago,
the
but
mom
now
died.
this is all coming back around.
That
This
is so
sweet.
cynical. I wouldn't even. That's
No.
too cynical.
Check. There may have been another death in the family or something. That can't be that, because that was we talked about this.
Yes,
over a
years
year
ago. They would have got the headstone.
Yeah, I know, but he tweeted. Yeah, I know, and it's not recent, but
I
I'll check though.
maybe some people wait a while.
Yeah, actually, that is true. Actually, it took like a year for my uncle. Let me listen to
Okay,
this.
well, fair enough. Maybe took a while to get a custom one.
Maybe.
I mean, mine's gonna take a while.
Somebody
I've
said
already-
it was the angels from Evangelion.
yeah, exactly.
Like giant
Different
monsters.
type of angel.
Headstones typically take a year.
He's like I was thinking the angels from Dogma.
They're like fallen angels.
Yeah,
renegade
fallen
angels.
angels.
Yeah.
You should let Boogie write your headstone, Ethan. Nobody. Let me start by saying no one really liked him, but R.I.P.
No, and I love the guy.
Times.
She might have passed out on the scooter. No, it didn't really make a lot of sense.
I don't know how high
that
you
part.
need to fall to have a closed casket, but off a scooter just doesn't seem high enough.
Now, she did have a terrible set of lungs. I don't know whether she would have made it through.
Like again, the dude is making all kinds of crazy excuses. What do you mean she has a terrible set of lungs?
It's all the editing too. The cut to the is that a sister? The cut to the girl, and she like kind of side
That's
eyes
his
the dad.
girlfriend.
Oh, that's the girlfriend.
Yeah.
She gave. I mean, obviously we're reading into it, but it kind of was like,
It's
When
not.
stuff,
Anyhow,
when stuff like this happens, how probable are like autopsies? Because if he's implying that like maybe her lungs, like wouldn't that have been?
Do they do autopsies if they don't suspect foul play?
Well, they both sound like they have no idea what
It
happened.
sounds like she had an accident and really unfortunately just slammed her head down. If
Yeah.
she was
Yeah,
if you're
damn.
going, you don't even be going that fast to get super injured.
yeah, and especially if you're old and you're not. I mean,
I guess
a young
yeah.
person can get
Yeah,
just as
if you
injured
just
as
you
well.
fall the wrong way and
Yeah.
don't break your fall,
Hmm.
And old people are fragile, man. Angels just be slamming them down everywhere you look.
Yeah, it is a thousand. Like, it is all the dad's fault for any suspicion of foul play here. He's just acting so sus. And like,
Yeah.
let's just assume. I'm gonna just assume that he's totally innocent and it is just a misunderstanding. The way he's conducting himself in this is so weird. Like, I can't blame people for being like, what?
Not
the
at
fuck?
all. Not at all. What's your take on this watch, Zach? Does this say anything about him? It's very big.
I can't really see it.
Got that life insurance money.
He treated himself something nice. Is that a Daytona? Is that a rainbow Daytona?
Hold on. Let me.
He is very wealthy, I think. He's,
Is he?
he's in the rope business.
Oh, we talked about
Yeah,
that.
he makes
He's a
ropes.
rope guy.
I can't
Yeah.
identify it.
He's a big rope guy.
I know way too much about this family because I watched all their vlogs.
He's
growing
in
up.
big rope.
Yeah, he's in big rope.
Yeah, he's
Atwood
makes
rope.
rope.
I think it's called.
yeah. Well, I mean, somebody's got to make rope, right?
The headstone is for his mom.
Oh, okay.
Thank
but
you, baby.
still, it could
Yeah.
have just been a delayed process.
Yeah.
Sammy is offering a new interpretation. Biblically, angels do seem evil, to be honest. So there you go. Watch out for those fucking angels.
They can tell when
I
you
thought
have
they were
bad luck.
protecting us. Granted, I don't know a lot about Christianity.
The angels can be pretty intense. I mean, it's not just Christianity thing. I mean, the angels described in the Torah are very scary. In the story of Exodus, it's an angel that comes and kills all the Egyptian firstborn sons.
I think it was God.
Well, an angel as the extension of it. No, it's like the angel of death that comes and does that,
Yeah.
right?
Right. I think the Jewish interpretation is just like a celestial spirit. I don't think it's like the
That's
same.
what an angel is, effectively, though, right? Maybe they use a different name for it, a Hebrew name for it.
I guess it's like the Renaissance depiction. No.
Yeah, when you think of like, if you think of like Middle Age Europe, angel. That's definitely a creation of like Christianity.
Let
But
me
yeah,
see.
I mean, the old school angels in like the Hebrew Bible are described as bizarre creatures, like almost psychedelic. It's pretty interesting.
Let's see. According to biblical narrative, it was the angel of death. That's badass. I mean, the angel of death, that's sick. Came down and made sure they were never getting back up, those firstborns. So,
I
the
feel
angel
bad.
of death visited her.
I feel bad that it actually was about his mom. I would like to publicly apologize.
Why?
Because I don't know. I thought it was just like a shithead YouTube prankster thumbnail, but I mean title. But it actually is about his mom. I
It wasn't
apologize.
clickbait.
Angels dropped me on my head when I was a kid, so I have
That's
these
okay.
moments.
That's okay. We're treading on pretty dicey territory here, so
Yeah.
things can go wrong quick. That being said, let's watch.
She had
Well, I think-
she had conquered smoking,
Yes, she did.
but it had taken a toll on her.
She was hacking for the rest of her life.
It took a toll on her. For all you smokers out there, you might want to think about that.
It definitely beat her up. But
What does that
you
have
know-
to do with her getting her head
Yeah, that's not how she
crushed?
Yeah, smokers don't go on segways.
Yeah.
Bad combo.
You know, like we're obfuscating, man.
a little easier to talk about now. It's been 3 years, but
But also
That's-
the other weird thing was the Christmas before she had a cough for like 6 months or something.
yeah.
And I remember Kurt coming to me. He's like, "Make sure you ingest whatever. Like you guys really take care of Sue this Christmas."
Mm.
Mm.
And so that was her last
It's
Christmas.
like you already knew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I had
strange.
after the vision, I treated her like gold. I didn't know what was going on. It could have been me leaving for all I knew.
Yeah.
There wasn't clarity in that. Just that we were getting separated. But I treated her like gold. I really saw who she was towards the end. Like it was a strange moment.
She's glowing.
There was a strange moment. I never told anyone this, but there was a strange moment on the beach at the very last days. We were
At her
for those
favorite
listening,
spot.
yeah, we were on the beach.
We were on vacation when this all happened.
She had a silly big hat on to keep her face shaded, and she looked extraordinarily kind of old to me. But I remember looking at her and thinking, wow, I could love that girl forever. And it was like one of my last thoughts of her. And I could see the old woman coming out in her, like, comes out in all of us. Eventually, we are going to get old, and, you're going to
The
have
old woman comes out in all of us.
So true.
I think the angels stood her mercy and made sure she was not coming back. You need mercy. So,
It was a strange week. Every kid in the family, from Noah to Cain to Korah.
What was that story? Okay, all right. I thought, didn't he tell a story where he had a vision that she was going to die?
Right. That's what he was referencing just then. Is that
He said that he
yeah.
had a vision that his wife was going to die. Everything
were
he says is
separated somehow.
suspicious as fuck. Anyway, whatever. Sorry about that, Roman. Hopefully he didn't kill her. I mean, what can I say? According to you, you were with him.
Right. Romans has got the alibi for him, so
Maybe he's in cahoots with the angels. He's clearly having
He's in on
visions.
it.
I've fallen.
But anyway, that's
Get up.
Him, his dad, and the angels got together.
rest in peace. Just maybe, I don't know, coach your dad more next time. I'm just trying to be, or edit it out, edit it more. Yeah, I think she was assassinated by a bunch of angels.
I think the angels threw her down.
H3 live at the Greek.
While you're in the bathroom, we read a super chat saying that they were bringing a bunch of these to exchange with people at
Oh,
the live show
Plur.
and encouraging others to do the same. So if
Are you gonna be
into that
rolling?
Plur lifestyle and you want to share some candy, nuke the subreddit. Oh, very nice. This one's just for you, Zach.
Nuke the subreddit.
Maybe you could trade
That's hilarious.
trade with her. Nice.
We got to get that one to Zach.
Yeah. Very good.
These are all the title changes, huh? So wait, this is the gravestone one?
No, this is the video where he showed his dad, where they had it, where all the comments according to him was.
What we just watched from that podcast.
No.
This is from the new one.
The one he's
about the
referencing in his
headstone.
tweet.
Yeah. There's another new one that's like 2 days before the headstone one. That's
that-
the one that's in response.
Because he said all these comments are talk. I can't show my dad.
I
in
put
the
out a
video.
fun video with my dad, and all of the comments
I
are
see.
talking about
Yeah.
how he, yeah.
This is the original titles for that video.
How it all started. Best Father's Day ever. To I'm so thankful for my father. Happy father. Why is this such a minor change? What are you hiding?
I just was curious what he meant by how did this even happen? I felt like he was referring to the thing, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm reading into it
No,
too
love, I'm
much.
with you. That was my initial thought too, where it was like alluding towards, which I feel bad to say because it's fucked up. But yeah, it seems like it's alluding towards that clip.
But clearly, he of all people would have been like, "Oh, I don't want it to come off that way." How did this happen? How did this even happen?
And it was the same thumbnail of him and his dad.
Okay, whatever. Wishing them all the best, and sorry that happened. And I hope your mom is, at least in the afterlife, hanging out with some other different angels. Imagine you have to spend eternity with these idiots that slammed you down. You know who those angels were? Wayne Diamond. Saw her ass in the bike lane. Took her out. Took her out for New York.